Don't trust anyone. A phrase that might sound harsh, but Keanu Reeves knows exactly what it means. He's been in the game long enough to see the ups and downs, the fake smiles, and the true friendships. We all want to believe the best in people, but trust, like everything else, should be earned, not given freely. So, what happens when someone you trust turns their back on you? Let's dive into this powerful lesson. Trust may be a fragile thing, but it can also be your greatest tool for growth. Keep watching, and let Keanu show you how pain can lead to something even stronger. When we talk about trust, we're diving into one of the most fundamental aspects of human connection. Trust is the foundation upon which all meaningful relationships are built. It's the invisible thread that binds us to one another, whether it's in friendship, family, or even professional ties. But what exactly is trust, and why do we give it to others so willingly? Trust is essentially our belief in the reliability, truth, or ability of someone or something. It's an emotional bond that allows us to feel safe and supported. When we trust someone, we're essentially saying, "I believe in you, and I have confidence that you won't betray me or let me down." We're putting our faith in another person's actions, words, and integrity. But why do we place this faith in others, even when we know there's a risk involved? One of the key reasons we trust others is because of the familiarity and closeness we feel with them. It's the sense of safety that comes from knowing someone for a long time, having shared experiences, and feeling like they understand us. When we're around people who care for us, we're naturally inclined to trust them more. It's human nature to look for comfort and security, and we often find that in those we're closest to. These bonds form the basis of our trust. We give our trust because we believe that, in moments of need, these people will stand by us and support us in ways that others may not. But, unfortunately, not everyone we trust reciprocates that trust. There are individuals who may appear caring and supportive on the surface, but their actions tell a different story. So, how do we spot someone who is pretending to care? There are a few telltale signs. First, these people are often there when things are smooth sailing. When everything is stable, they're the ones by your side, smiling, and offering their support. But when the tides change, when difficulties arise, they disappear. They don't offer the same support, or they even shy away from helping when you need them the most. This behavior is a clear indication that their interest in you wasn't genuine. It was more about what they could gain from your stability. The reason behind this sudden change is often rooted in selfishness or fear of responsibility. These individuals are afraid of being accountable for your struggles, so they avoid getting involved when times are tough. They may not have the capacity or desire to help, or worse, they may simply not care enough to do so. It's a painful realization, but one that many of us have to come to terms with at some point in our lives. Let me share a personal story to illustrate this. I once helped a friend through a difficult period in their life. They had lost their job, and I made sure to support them, helping with job applications, offering emotional support, and trying to lift their spirits. I didn't think twice about it. I was there because I believed in them and our friendship. But when I found myself in a similar situation, struggling with my own challenges, this same person wasn't there for me. They didn't offer the same support, and, in fact, they distanced themselves. I was left feeling abandoned, isolated in my time of need. It's a gut-wrenching feeling to be let down by someone you trusted. The betrayal cuts deeper than just disappointment. It's a profound sense of loss. It's not just about the person not helping you, but about the realization that the connection you thought you had wasn't as strong or genuine as you believed. That trust you placed in them, the trust you gave freely, was violated. And it hurts. The impact of betrayal in relationships can be lasting. It shakes our faith in others and makes us question the authenticity of those around us. It's not just about the person who let you down, it's about the ripple effect it has on how you view your future relationships. You start questioning, is this person really my friend? Are they truly invested in me? And, sadly, sometimes, It's a wake-up call that not everyone who claims to care for you actually does. But, while betrayal can be painful, it's important to remember that not everyone is like that. There are still people who value trust and honor their relationships. And, even though it may take time, we can rebuild our faith in others. We learn from these experiences and, in doing so, become stronger and more discerning in who we choose to trust in the future. So, when someone betrays your trust, it's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to take time to heal and process those emotions. But, don't let that betrayal make you cynical. Let it be a lesson in self-awareness and the importance of surrounding yourself with people who are worthy of your trust. And remember, trust isn't just something we give freely, it's something that should be earned. This idea of earning trust ties into a greater truth. Pain is an inevitable part of life. It's something we all experience at some point, and despite our best efforts to avoid it, we can't escape failure, loss, or betrayal. These are all part of the human condition. But while pain may be uncomfortable and sometimes even unbearable, it has a powerful role to play in our lives. In fact, every painful experience we go through brings with it a valuable lesson. It's not easy to see it at the time, but pain often has the power to transform us in ways we couldn't have imagined. Why is pain such a great teacher? The simple truth is that pain teaches us lessons that we couldn't learn otherwise. For example, when you're betrayed by someone you trusted, you're forced to look at the world differently. You learn how to protect your heart and become more discerning about who you allow into your life. Pain exposes the truth about people, and in doing so, it reveals who truly cares for you and who is simply there for convenience or gain. Pain also makes us stronger. Every time we face a challenge or encounter a difficult situation, we grow. We develop resilience, and we become more capable of handling future hardships. We begin to understand that no setback is permanent, and no failure is the end of the road. Pain teaches us perseverance. It encourages us to keep going, even when things seem impossible. The struggle itself becomes part of the process of growth, pushing us to reach new heights we may never have reached without it. Let me share a story about someone who faced betrayal but came out stronger on the other side. There was a man named Chris, who had been in a close friendship with someone he trusted deeply. They had been friends for years, sharing countless memories and experiences. Chris helped his friend through personal struggles, offering emotional support, and always being there for him. However, when Chris went through a tough time of his own, needing help, his friend turned away. He didn't offer any support, and Chris was left feeling abandoned and betrayed. At first, Chris was devastated. He couldn't believe that someone he had given so much to would turn their back on him in his time of need. But as time passed, he began to reflect on the situation. He realized that this betrayal was a painful but necessary experience. It forced him to reevaluate who he trusted and why. It pushed him to become more selective about the people he allowed into his life. Through this painful experience, Chris grew stronger. He learned the importance of self-reliance and how to protect his emotional well-being. He understood that not everyone who walks into your life is meant to stay, and that's okay. Chris's story is a reminder that pain, though difficult to endure, can be one of life's greatest teachers. It challenges us, forces us to face our vulnerabilities, and ultimately makes us better, stronger people. The key is how we choose to respond to it. Do we let pain break us, or do we use it as a tool to rebuild ourselves? Each painful moment offers an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves. It's in those moments that we often discover our true strength and resilience. Pain and disappointment are not just obstacles to be avoided. They are part of the journey that helps us grow. We can choose to let pain defeat us, or we can use it as fuel to move forward, learn, and evolve. The choice is ours, and the lessons learned along the way will shape who we become. The important thing to remember is that pain doesn't last forever, but the lessons it teaches us can last a lifetime. This process of using pain as a catalyst for growth leads to the first crucial step in overcoming life's challenges, believing in yourself. Without self-confidence, it's incredibly difficult to face obstacles, whether they are emotional, financial, or personal. It's the foundation upon which all progress is built. When we don't trust ourselves, we can't trust our decisions, and that uncertainty becomes a barrier to achieving success or happiness. Believing in yourself doesn't mean having no doubts, but it means having the courage to keep going even when doubts arise. It's about recognizing your own worth and knowing that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Self-confidence is the belief that you have the ability to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. It's the foundation for everything we do, and it gives us the strength to navigate through life's difficulties. Without it, every challenge can seem insurmountable, and every failure can feel like a reason to give up. But when you believe in yourself, you approach problems with the mindset of finding a solution rather than being overwhelmed by the issue. Self-confidence helps you trust your abilities, make better decisions, and ultimately become resilient in the face of adversity. Protecting your heart, however, doesn't mean shutting yourself off from the world. It's not about building walls so high that no one can get close to you. Instead, it's about learning how to choose wisely the people you allow into your life. It's about surrounding yourself with those who genuinely care for you, not just those who are convenient or beneficial at the moment. Protecting your heart means recognizing that not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay there forever. You must learn to evaluate who is worthy of your trust and who will help you grow, rather than drain you emotionally or take advantage of you. To protect your heart, it's essential to understand that actions speak louder than words. Anyone can say they care about you, but it's the actions that truly matter. Look for consistency in people's behavior, reliability in their promises, and authenticity in their words. Trust must be earned, and it's based on the behavior of others, not just what they say. By choosing your relationships wisely, you ensure that you're investing your energy in people who uplift you and add value to your life. An essential part of protecting your heart is learning to spend time on yourself. This is about more than just physical care, it's about emotional and mental well-being too. Taking time to nurture yourself allows you to grow stronger, both inside and out. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you don't take care of yourself, you'll have nothing to give to others. It's important to create space in your life for self-reflection, relaxation, and activities that bring you joy. This is where true peace begins, within yourself. Self-love is the cornerstone of protecting your heart. When you love and care for yourself, you set the standard for how others should treat you. It's not about being perfect, but about accepting and appreciating who you are at this moment. When you practice self-love, you create an inner strength that helps you handle the challenges that life throws your way. You realize that you don't need external validation to feel good about who you are. Happiness comes from within, and when you cultivate that happiness on your own, you become more resilient to the ups and downs of life. This resilience and inner strength also play a crucial role in answering one of the most important questions we face: who can we trust? Knowing who is genuinely trustworthy in our lives is key to building meaningful relationships. It can be difficult to distinguish who is worthy of your time, love, and energy. But recognizing who truly cares about you is a crucial skill that we all need to develop. So, how do we identify those who are genuinely trustworthy? One key sign that someone is worthy of your trust is consistency. Trustworthy people are consistent in their words and actions. They don't say one thing and do another. You can count on them not only in good times but also when life gets tough. Trustworthy individuals show up when they say they will, and their actions align with their promises. Another sign is reliability. These people can be counted on during times of need, and their support is unconditional. They are there not because it's convenient, but because they genuinely care. True friendship and love are based on respect and trust, not personal gain. In any healthy relationship, there should be no hidden agendas or manipulation. True love and friendship aren't transactional, they are built on mutual respect, understanding, and support. When you find a relationship like this, whether it's a friendship or a romantic connection, you never have to worry about betrayal. These kinds of relationships are solid because they are rooted in genuine care and affection, and you can rely on them to stand the test of time. However, it's important to acknowledge that not all relationships are meant to last forever. Sometimes, we need to have the wisdom to recognize when a relationship has run its course. Letting go of a relationship that no longer serves you isn't a sign of failure. It's a step toward personal growth. Ending a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a romantic one, can free you to find new, more fulfilling connections. It's about creating space for the people who truly deserve your trust and attention. The wisdom to know when to walk away is just as important as knowing when to hold on. There is no shame in ending a relationship that isn't contributing positively to your life. In fact, it's often necessary to make room for new opportunities and better connections. By recognizing when something isn't right, you allow yourself the opportunity to build stronger, more meaningful relationships in the future. If you've ever experienced the pain of betrayal, don't let it make you lose trust in everyone. Remember, every experience, no matter how painful, is a valuable lesson that helps you grow stronger and wiser. Keanu Reeves has shown us that sometimes, it's the hurt that becomes the stepping stone to building real, lasting relationships. Never forget that you deserve people who truly appreciate and care for you. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on more valuable lessons coming your way.